Friends, in the creation, each body is a very mysterious instrument. In fact, things are made from where you make hybrid things and you bring out some other thing, but you can't originally make a thing. A banana cannot be made just like that. You can't invent and do creation of a banana, but you can make it into a hybrid variety. You can make chakrapongal or you can make panchamakam, but those fruits in essence, you are just mixing and bringing out something. Each doctor wonders how an anatomy is created, how scientifically the anatomy, the body is created. Each agriculturist, horticulturist, they all wonder how a pomegranate is made, how a banana is made, how beautifully seeds are kept in, how thermocol packaging in pomegranate, no? It doesn't disturb the... So beautifully made inside that too. I like your jackfruit. So these things are very difficult even for invention. Body is just some of the layer of skin is shown outside. Like that there are so many layers. Then there are for air to circulate, there is air conditioning. Ramatallo, there is a pore. Then there is a nostril to breathe in and breathe out. Then there are, for blood circulation, there are tracts. Then there are a few things called hormones. Then there is bone, there are nerves, there are muscles. With all this, man has to breathe in and breathe out. Then the Brahma Lipi is that these many times you have to breathe in and breathe out in this lifetime. That's all, not one breath more. But this pranayama and all helps you to live well within that time. It may not extend one more breath, but how much you can live well within that time. The expert yogi of Bangalore, he was telling that as you save the pranayama, you may get more years of existence. Maybe that's possible. That was one small argument put by him. The breathing in and out are already written first. And then those many years, if you are not, whatever through pranayama you save, you extend it. Sometimes you have to run, sometimes you have to overwork, sometimes you get excited. By that you spend more breath. The time limit is already destined, but how well you can live, just like you can maintain your health, just like you can maintain your mental health, these two are possible through our Yogi Ramaswamy suggested, through pranayama. We are also very proud to have Ramaswamy with us. If you would have minded, you would have become internationally maybe number 1 or 2 in pranayama. But till today he is very much within himself and very much free. My greetings to you, sir. Everybody, our greetings. All our greetings. We are all there with you always. So such is the creation, and if you analyze it, becomes scientific analysis of the creation. So just like food is available, you choose the best. Suppose there are 4 jobs, you choose the best. So when there are choices, you choose the best. Similarly, those who are intelligent follow these sciences of pranayama, yoga, etc., choosing that as their lifestyle. So this, when introduced, it removes a lot of bad habits, even in children. This is the reason old timers used to tell, when you do puja, don't eat till such time you do puja. Then came excuses, why don't I drink a little coffee, why don't I eat 1 banana. This why don't I is neither rational nor scientific. The thing is told so that you will become a Veera, you will become a warrior, you will become a master of your destiny. But you lose your own right to freedom by suggesting to your own self, why don't I? Just like the Brahma Lipi is written, so that you will lose your life and once for all you will not come back to earth. But after filling in the breath, the purva janma vasanas appear as mind. So this mind decides your career, your working spirit, your style of functioning in the brain, where you become a pure-blooded being or otherwise. All these things are decided by the mind, rather are pumped in as base data in the mind. A scientist, engineer, doctor, lawyer, they just don't happen. That was the desire. Because that is the base data with which they are born. That is the seed on which their mind works. Mind and life work. So once you know that, once you watch your breath, you should wonder if you can watch your lungs. Can't you watch your mind? So, you can watch your mind, you will know that these are all just thoughts. So if you desire with the power of God. Once you know that I have the capacity. So, till such a time this asha becomes nirasha, or asha becomes ati asha, and you lose your mental stability because of nirasha or ati asha. But if you desire, and if it is fully backed by power of God, what more you want? Sometimes back someone was here. He was, as I was entering that room, he was saying that he wants his son to get married. But the problem is, I know that that person is not living with him, and that person is living with his partner. How will I say that he will get married, or how will I say that? I told that if the time for settling has come, he would have settled. Take that he settled, and whether he understood this or not, I don't know. Yesterday suddenly he told that my son phoned up and said that you look after your wealth, you go to senior citizens home, or you build your own things, I don't want a paisa from you. It's so pain. And when contacted, the first thing itself should be clear. When they approach a person, they should give facts. They can't take that for a ride, and they can't tell their desire and go away with it. When they approach something, they should decide their words. It is their desire to the son to get married to XYZ, but it is immoral to come out of a relation and get married. Such things are not correct. Last time I told that you are here, whether your son is there or not, you are saved, and on no day you and your wife will be disturbed, or they will not go without help till their last moment. That gives him strength. So whenever we approach a normal businessman, you can tell anything. Another place you have to tell through nyaya. Because it is the nyaya of that place, you can tell something. But once you approach at least higher things, be true to yourself. Don't talk, pray. Otherwise you are talk sensibly and correctly. Don't pose as if you are something when you are something within. So this is just praise. From why I am saying this is lies move you away from it. It may give you temporary satisfaction that you are convinced, but how will you convince a cosmic intelligence? You can't convince a cosmic. He is not a supplier, or he doesn't want to buy anything from you. The best way is to align, become friendly, and do what it says. So when you are approaching such people, or when you are approaching God within, pick your mind off and pray. And the answer cannot be mental, it will be a flash. Then whatever it says, hold it and go ahead. So a body created and another body created come together in the sambandha called matrimony. As I told, shlokas say in the mantras of marriage say that one is a mirror for another. One is a reflection for another. That is a secret mantra, and it's so simple that there will be no arguments and there will be no misunderstanding and there will be no stress in life as long as you are together, you reflect each other. But science says that you have to use your muscles in the brain. So you find some reason to fight. And the stress becomes life. The fighting of stress becomes your lifestyle. So leave all that. Live like rishis and rishipatnis. Be peaceful. No matter whoever your partner is. Learn to forget. If cosmic consciousness can be bought or bound by love, and it forgets all your misdeeds, then what about small mortals? So when we are together, let us be really together, joined. Means we should be good, we should be together. These money games, power games, how long? In the businesses, in the offices, in the politics, in the religious ashrams, everywhere, either there is a money game or power game. I have to be this, I have to be this, I have to be this. Then where is the jointness? That is the togetherness. So whenever someone says, look at it as your reflection. Suppose someone even abuses you, think before whether you are right or wrong. Think before you reply. But if it is out of rumors or just hearsay or just a doubt, if those people are abusing you, leave it, because that will be wiped out by the air outside. You need not reply for your very sentence or etc. You will also give them a chance that where they will correct themselves. Suppose you are coming at 8 o'clock instead of 7:30. Someone says that, you would have gone here, you would have gone there, you would have gone there. It's out of doubt. So if you are sure that it's just a traffic jam or you are doing right thing, don't answer. Let them find out and they will soon know that you are right. At that time we need not prove that we are right. And once they are convinced, they will not fight once again. That anumana, that samshaya, that doubt will, they will get rid of that doubt. This applies to your job when your boss asks. When you are sincere, you are sincere. You need not prove. Boss will understand. If you are really working, the boss, even if he shouts, once you want to resign, he will not allow you to resign. So the main message is, be straightforward and be pure and be conscious of what you are doing and be with character and dignity. Nothing should disturb you. So the reflection in the marriage means peace, togetherness. And then comes, human race is bound by love, not by hatred. For example, 2 generations ahead, if you would have seen your seniors, the husband and wife in any caste will be full of love for each other. Even if the husband abuses wife or wife with others when she talks something against husband. But when it comes to a problem, they are together and they try to be together, solving the problems within themselves. Yeah. There is no time to be spent for the whole day, so the whole village will be full of gossip only. But once it comes to a trouble in any family there, each one will rush to help the others. Yeah. Even if the person dies alone, the whole families in the villages, before sunset they will take and do the Antima Sanskaras. Suppose one lives alone in the village and he dies. He doesn't have any help. So that kind of love was prevalently seen in the cosmic body which we see. Today even if one gets BP and wants water on the road, everyone is afraid to go near such people. They fight for human rights and the rights of mad ducks. The preference they give to mad ducks, they should have given to humans first. Prani includes that which breathes, it includes man also. Prani is not only ducks or animals. Nara Prani is the supreme most. So think and align correctly, so the evolution is towards higher ends. The basic culture of India suggested that Once a person is born to Brahma. So the real father is parabrahmam, who bequeaths atmic status to human beings. ಅಂದರೆ ಮಂಥನದಿಂದ ಬರ್ತಕ್ಕಂತಹ ಆಸ್ತಿಯಾಗಿ ಕೊಡ್ತಾನೆ. So man has to be proud that he is Atman. In this, motherhood may reflect, fatherhood may reflect, children may come and go, whole world will react with all this. These are all systems. So treat all the obstacles as just vehicles. These vehicles should carry you further on the journey. Luckily, all the vasanas face front. It doesn't go backward, still, except some trains which is pulled back by even then there will be a driver who takes it back. So I often say that mouse is the vahana of Gajanana. But he has a sarpa also as his, what do you call it? Janma, Brahmagan, Upavita. Both are not very friendly. Then our Lord Subramania has peacock. Peacock and snake are not very friendly. Then Lord Shiva has bull, holy bull. His consort has Simha. Both are not very friendly, but still Shiva sits calmly, nothing disturbs him. So if at all there is a fight, but Shiva's family will not fight. Even Vasanas will not, they have not heard that they are fighting. But even if that happens, he is not disturbed. This is a great lesson for humans. Don't barter or lose your peace. Let the world be taken away and put back to you. Nothing happens. The Shanti is the strength. And only confidence runs this way. Nothing else. Don't give your mind to doubting nature. At any moment, you should be ready for resolution and living with the world. Since ages for the past 500-600 years, each one is treating another as an enemy, and for life they don't forget each other. Maybe in the family, maybe with others, maybe a balya snehita also. Once they treat as enemy, it's over till life. But Shatrutva in the mind of this fellow is the Shatru for himself. So understand that if you are ready to love, then there is no Shatru for you. There is no enemy really. Even the most negative energies cannot hold good before love. Just like Ravana, the best stunt master, with Rama, a freak person. With Rama's love, even Ravana can be won. We don't have Ravana Pushti Alva. Bhima Pushti Alva is there really. Bhima Pushti Alva ಕೇಳಿದ್ದೀರಾ? ಅದು ತಿಂದರೆ ಎಷ್ಟಾಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾನೆ ಅಂತೇಳಿ. ರಾವಣ ಪುಷ್ಟಿ ಅಲ್ವಾ ಅಂತ ಹೆಸರಿಟ್ಟಿರ್ಬೇಕು. Spread love. In love there is attraction. Love alone is the form of God. And all of you are born out of love. So love all. For that love yourself. Never give wedge to doubt. Let there be Loka Kalyana. There will be no hunger, no disease, only when you know how to love. If someone is hungry or thirsty, nature reacts naturally. But the hoarding nature of man does not allow the nature to reach to the subjects who need all this. From 2005, in the birthday also I told all the villagers will get food, but where are we reaching? They only produce and give us, and we don't reach. them. We hoard. We see that it doesn't get distributed. We put the name of money and commercialization of food, which is plentifully produced by the grace of God. But on 1/1/2007, I told that let there be no one who dies of hunger. So let that, it's already in force, but whoever dies, they don't die of hunger because of chronic disease. Some people are dying, but hunger should not be there. They should be given enough food. So this year, have the mind and the prayer in the mind that let all the beings be, even the uncultured West, those idiots who work and don't eat also, let them also get food. Annamayam Brahma. Parabrahmam is Annam only. So let that be at least democracy in sharing. Let everyone be peaceful, get rid of their hunger and thirst, and by this their psychosomatic diseases will be eradicated, and let them live with maximum health. Maximum health.
Purnamadaha Purnamidam
Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya
Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate Om
Shanti
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 Shanti